thing. It's what you.
It is my.
It isn't your
this
thing.
Is not
it
your
isn't.
Thing.
You're like that guy
Plain
that has a fantasy football team and thinks he's a GM.
No.
Let's talk about Bill Burr, Bill Maher. This is what he had to say.
That's where Harvard is. For a guy like
I
you,
know that.
That's got to be the Taj Mahal. I love that.
I
bugs
hate
you.
Harvard. Are you kidding? Have you heard what's going on college campuses these days?
I don't watch the news.
You don't realize that college campuses erupted with the kids demonstrating for Hamas? They are in with the terrorists.
They were for the Palestinians.
Well, it's sort of the same cause. Why, are you?
Okay, sometimes not saying anything is so much better. Dude, that's such a good response. Oh, just using the dead space to his advantage. Oh my God, what a... You guys know I am the biggest writer of Bill Burr. You guys know this. I am going to ride him into... I'm going to be blowing bubbles on it for this, okay? Trigger warning. You are going to see some gay happening right now. Oh my God, I'm gonna lick his bald dome, okay? God damn. Nothing more devastating you can do on a comedy podcast as a comedian than hit him with dead air, okay? Straight up, just dead air. It is infinitely better than giving him a reaction because he's trying to draw a reaction out of him, and he just said nothing.
With the terrorists?
They were for the Palestinians.
Well, it's sort of the same cause. Why, are you?
I'm on the side of the kids.
Yeah, that's easy to say. You know, no one wants to see kids dead.
Yeah. That's so easy to say. It's so easy to say, even though I attributed being on the side of the student protesters to being pro-Hamas. That's so sick.
Dead. This is a war.
That was very brave of you to say that.
This is a war.
He cooked him. Yo. God, I love him, dude. Yeah, that's very brave of you to say.
Wants to see kids dead. This is a war.
That was very brave of you to say that.
This is a war. No, I'm the one who's actually brave on this.
Pat yourself on the back.
It's easy to...
God damn, dude. God, I love him so much. He's so good.
Say I'm for the kids. Who's not for the kids?
Well,
it comes down to real hard-nosed decisions. Like a country.
Stop talking like you're a general.
A country got attacked. Israel got attacked.
I'm not saying that they didn't have a right to go back. I'm just sitting there going like, how do I look at
what? They're the only country in the world that they get attacked, and then as soon as they counterattack, it's like, well, we got to stop this now. Don't attack them. There's a very simple solution to all this problem in the Middle East. Stop attacking Israel.
Hey, you
Stop
just solved
attacking
it.
Israel.
You just solved it.
I actually
did. There you
did.
go. That's fantastic.
It's great because, like, you can tell he's not, like, super well equipped to have this conversation. But even he's like, come on, Bill. You're a idiot. You're a soul. All right? All right, Bill? All right? Old Billy. All right? You
Anyway.
All right.
We don't need to get onto that.
Let's go to Russia and the Ukraine. How do you solve that one, Bill? Let me hear your hard-nosed decision about that. Well, let me ask you a question. How is war still legal? With all the that's been canceled.
Legal.
Why is that still legal?
Would you like a real answer to that? Because for something to be illegal, you have to have the capacity to enforce it. And you can't enforce against war, or else you have to go to war with the country that's going to war. And we don't want to go to war with Russia over Ukraine.
I want to be as, like, cool and nonchalant when addressing, like, arrogant souls like Bill Maher. Because, like, he is so, like, when I hear him, I want to hurt him. Like, I want to hurt his feelings. I want to disrespect him. I want him to feel, like, the pain that he is justifying. You know what I mean? I can't be, like, as cool and as effortless in the way that Bill Burr is always able to carry himself in, where he's just so quick. He's very quick-witted, which I love. But he also is just like, yeah, why are you talking like a general? You know what I mean? Like, he's not even addressing, he's just addressing directly the aesthetics of his argument, okay? And he's doing a phenomenal job of dismantling. He's doing a phenomenal job of dismantling Bill Maher on the virtues that Bill Maher cares about the most, right? Okay, I know I said I was going to blow bubbles on it, but like I'm looking at this as like propaganda, okay? You're you're not understanding. Yes, I'm blowing bubbles on it, but then I'm also giving you good reason as to why I'm blowing bubbles on it, because I'm also carefully like extracting more out of this conversation, this 2-minute conversation, than you otherwise would. Like, there's one way to look at this and just like laugh at it. And then there's another way to look at it and like carefully analyze the way that he is deflecting arguments, even when he doesn't have all of the information. Okay. And he's also like, he's neutralizing grenades that are being thrown at him, right? He's over here like saying, oh, dude, you know, oh, these kids are pro Hamas. They want Jewish rape to happen or whatever he's saying. And he doesn't address any of the points at all. He's just like, all right, Saul, calm down. I'm with the kids. Okay. You're elegantly galloping on it. Is this how we sound when we talk about Hassan and other chats? I hope so.
Go to war with the country that's going to war. And we don't want to go to war with Russia over Ukraine. What would be the sense of making it illegal? Oh, that's really going to stop Putin. No. To stop people from going to war, you have to also put
You can't
boots.
sit down and talk it out. Why can't Putin do a podcast with the head guy? Like, you just solved the Middle East on a podcast. Why can't they solve what they're doing on a podcast?
This is why this is not your thing.
Make some hard-nosed decisions.
This is
It's not your thing. It's what you.
That is my
It
thing.
isn't your thing.
Okay, I want to see more of this now. Yeah. I mean, he's obviously f***ing with him when he's like, yeah, why doesn't Putin do a podcast? That's a joke, Bill. He's making fun of you, dumbass. He's making fun of you. You don't even understand. And you're such a smug piece of shit that you went, this is why this is my thing and not your thing. This clip have more at the end? Okay, let's watch that one.
You don't realize that
Acid Communist, one of the best Twitter Hasanabi heads out there.
college campuses erupted.
Let me hear your hard-nosed decision.
Putin, no.
At least on a podcast. Why can't they solve what they're doing on a podcast?
This is why this is not your thing.
Make some hard-nosed decisions.
This is my
It's not your thing. It's what you.
It is my
It
thing.
isn't your
This
thing.
is not
It
your
isn't.
thing.
You're like that guy
Plain
that
that-
has a fantasy football
No,
team and thinks
no,
he's a
no,
GM.
No. No.
That's exactly what it is. Like, why am I listening to you like you've done something? What have you done in Washington? Nothing.
My fucking goat, dude. See, sometimes, okay, I need to explain something to you. Sometimes the reason why I take certain positions without directly addressing the root cause is for this exact same reason. Like, whenever people used to come up and talk about like women's sports, okay, in high school, I was like, why do you care? Do you care? Do you actually care about this? Have you ever watched women's sports in high school? Have you ever watched girls play basketball?
As you can see from this map, college protests against Israel has spread in a lot of states and colleges. More than 3,000 people have been arrested at pro-Palestinian protests on at least 61 college campuses. These student protesters are demanding that their universities divest from businesses that have financial ties to Israel and those that are supporting the war. In some universities like Cornell, students have identified ties to specific companies like Lockheed Martin and Raytheon and are demanding their universities to divest from them. This is not unprecedented, as historically, Columbia, the University of California system, and Yale have committed to divesting from assets tied to contentious issues including fossil fuels, prison holdings, and tobacco sales. Historically, students have also protested against other countries like apartheid South Africa. In 1985, Columbia students occupied campus to push for the divestment from South Africa. 5 months later, the university cut ties to the apartheid regime. Historically, students have also protested against the Vietnam War and for civil rights in similar ways. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this, and thanks for watching.